In this video, we are going to go over the apprentice's career plan. When you log into Illinois workNet and click on the Customer Support Center, it will take you here to the group search page where any group that you have access will be listed. Click Apprenticeship Illinois. The first tab is the Customers tab. You can search for the apprentice, or you can scroll down on the initial list. Click on the last name to open the profile. Click the Career Plan tab. The first tab that opens up is the Plan Overview tab. This will display anything that has been completed up until this point. So you'll have an assessment section, a desired career path, any accomplishments, the career plan goals. So this is a good overview of the career plan. Next, we'll have the Review Assessment tab. You'll want to scroll down and review any of the assessments that have been completed. This demonstration is of a newly added apprentice, so not a lot of information has been added, just the application has been completed. But as you get more information from the assessments, you'll want to come up here and click on the Summary tab. You'll want to come in and click a new Add Summary. You'll select a category for the summary that you'd like to put in, and then you'll put in the strengths, what the apprentice will do to improve, what my service provider will do to support me, what my advisor will do to support me, what my family will do to support me, and then any other support needs, and then click Save Changes. Once you have completed the summary, it will show up here underneath the Summary tab, and you can click the Edit button to go in and edit or add additional information. The next tab is the Set Goals tab. When the apprentice completes the application, every apprentice will get the goal statement to participate in Apprenticeship Illinois program. You can add goals at any time if there are other goals that you'd like to work on with them or that they want to work on. To edit the goal, click Edit. You can come in and put in the goal statement when you add a new one. Select the category that it applies to. Is it a short-term or a long-term goal? And then has the status, is it started? Is it on track? Is it complete? And then you can click Save Changes. Next, you're going to want to add steps and services. Once you have added a goal, then you can add steps and services. So the steps services are populated. They will show up at the bottom of the screen, and you'll want to go in and add steps and services to a goal. So to go in and edit development of an IEP, we're going to click the Edit button. And now that has opened up other new tabs for us at the top. So development of an IEP applies to the Participate in Apprenticeship Illinois. Status, you'll want to get it started and opened with the planned start date. Do you have a planned completion date? Maybe we say by the end of June. Again, that's going to depend on your program. Average weekly hours, and then any other notes that apply. There's also down at the bottom, show more situations. So if there are more situations that apply to this service, you want to make sure to check those boxes. You can choose to add a case note about this step or service by clicking Add Case Note. And then once you've put in all of this information, click Update Customer Service, and it will also prompt you to add a case note. And again, in your case notes, you'll want to include as much information as possible, but do not include PII, personal identifiable information, which means like a social security number. So see, we got a red note there because it's going to prompt us. Well, who's going to provide this service? Is it going to be Apprenticeship Illinois, our provider information, or is it going to be a separate provider? So you'll want to make sure to put the information for providers in the Service Provider tab. And then if there's another instructor here at another provided place, you want to make sure to include that. And then click Update Customer Service. Now we got a green note that the service has been added. So we know we've completed the service provider. Now we're going to go into dollar value of service. Is there a service cost associated to this service? If there is, you'll come in and click the Add Edit Dollar Value of Service. What the service type is, do they need, if it were a place where they were going, would they need transportation support? Would they need, gas cards, bus cards? So you'd want to put all of that in here. And then development of an IEP. Now we have the attendance. So what days or how many hours per week are we going to put in to work towards the development of the IEP? And then if there are any credentials that are associated to this step or service. So you would go in and click Add Credential manually. You'd type in the name, the credential source, the date attained, the credential type, the institution, and the description. And then anything that you added would show up here.